Hi, I'm Jim with Stuff Music, and I'm here today to do a demo of the Fender JV Modified 50s Telecaster. The Fender JV Modified 50s Telecaster, finished here in white blonde. The neck is maple, with a satin urethane finish, thick, soft V profile, 9.5-inch radius, 25.5-inch scale, 21 medium jumbo frets, bone nut, and vintage-style locking tuning machines. The body is basswood, with a gloss urethane finish, vintage-style single-coil Telecaster pickups, single master volume, single master tone with push-pull for out of phase in positions 2 and 4, 4-position pickup selector switch, and 3-saddle vintage-style string-through body bridge. Finally, this guitar comes set up with 9 to 42 gauge strings and includes a deluxe gig bag from Fender. Get yours today at instuffmusic.com, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, now we're back after the specs on the guitar. Before we begin today, let's take a quick look at the amp settings and how we're recording. I'm going through this reissue deluxe reverb. I have the volume between 4 and 5, the treble between 5 and 6, the bass between 4 and 5. Reverb is from the amp. Now it's from the amp between 2 and 3. I was using a little bit of a plate from the aux in the intro. Straight into the aux, I have a 212 twin reverb setting with a 57 and a 121 on the cab. Then straight into Pro Tools, no sweetening. So here it is, the Fender JV Modified 50s Telecaster. The JV Modified 60s Telecaster has slightly different specs and a non-maple fingerboard. But this one has a maple board, and it's quite sharp with the white and the gold pickguard. It's got some interesting features, so let's go over them and then get into listening to the guitar clean then dirty. All the guitars you heard in the beginning were this bad boy. So, first of all, let's take a moment and talk about the wiring scheme, because it's a little different than you find on your traditional Fender Telecaster fare. In position 4, so it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 4 positions, first of all. So position 4 is the neck and the bridge in series. Position 3 is the neck. Position 2 is the more standard neck and bridge in parallel. Position 1 is the bridge. And the tone has a push-pull. So in positions 2 and 4, it puts it out phase. So the two positions where you have 2 pickups on at once is going to put it out of phase. And so it gives you a lot of tonal options. Let's listen to it, and we're going to start on the neck and then move from there. So here's the neck, straight up, everything on 10. Tone down about halfway. All right, now we're going to listen to the neck and the bridge, but in series. Everything on 10. Take a tone off a bit. On maple board, Fender guitars, period, I never like to have the tone on 10. I always just like to give it a little bit of a haircut. So let's listen to it out of phase. So you just pull that tone knob up, and here's what you get. Put the tone back on almost 10. It's a lot of old Motown stuff you hear, kind of like. You know, you got like some Stax R&B, you know, kind of thing. That's a cool, that quacky sound can be cool for certain applications. All right, so let's go. We did the neck. Let's do the regular middle position. Everything on 10. Out of phase. Kick that up with a little bit of a kind of medium-low overdrive with a protein. You can do some neat things with that. All right, let's go to the bridge. Clean, everything on 10. Bridge pickup's nice and fat on this guitar and not too bright. A little bit of light overdrive. Tone off a hair. All right, let's hear it with some gain. I'm going to use the green side of a brown protein, so a Noble's ODR type of vibe. Here's the neck, everything on 10. Neck and the bridge in series. Out of phase. So this is where this becomes cool. You know, it gets some of that woofiness out of there. And the real quack, quack, quack thing that's what you hear when it's clean is not so apparent when it's a little more gained up. Remember how that riff goes quite. It's kind of something like that, but it gets you into that vibe. It definitely reminds me a lot of those tones. So that's pretty neat. You know, some of these tones, they might not be apparent, like where would I use that, but you start to play around with them, and in different gain settings, they can really shine. All right, let's go to the regular middle. Everything on 10. Out of phase. Huh. That's kind of neat. Here, let's hear the bridge, wide open. All right, that was the Fender JV Modified 50s Telecaster.